Do you know what this is? This is kohlrabi, and this is how to cook kohlrabi. Kohlrabi is a round, bulbing vegetable that is a part of the brassica family, in the same family as cabbages, kale, and broccoli. Kohlrabi come in several colors: light green, white, and a dark purple color, although on the inside they're all the same creamy white. Even though kohlrabi looks kind of like a turnip or a rutabaga, it's actually not a root vegetable. Kohlrabi is a bulbing stem. Fun fact, even though some people call kohlrabi a German turnip or a turnip cabbage, it's actually not the same species as a turnip. Similar to carrots, you might find kohlrabi just as a bulb or with leaves attached to the top. While you can eat the leaves, the main part of kohlrabi that you'll eat is the bulb itself. What does kohlrabi taste like? Kohlrabi tastes like a combination of broccoli and apple. It has the same texture as radish, but it has a much sweeter note and doesn't have that same peppery bite. Kohlrabi isn't super popular in the US, so it can be a little bit hard to find. I found these at a specialty grocery store, but I do often find kohlrabi at my farmer's market, especially when it's in season in the spring and fall. As a brassica, it needs cooler weather to grow. So, how do you cook kohlrabi? Kohlrabi can be delicious both raw and cooked. In fact, many people worldwide will use raw kohlrabi in slaws or salads to add a bright crunch. To prep kohlrabi for eating, the first thing you need to do is remove the outer fibrous layer. The outside skin of a kohlrabi is fairly thick and doesn't really soften while you cook it. So more often than not, you'll peel the outside. You especially need to do this if you're going to eat it raw. When you prepare kohlrabi to eat raw, you should remove the outer layer and then slice it very thin. I often find that marinating it in an acid or exposing it to salt for a little while will take away some of the bitter flavor and really leave it just tasting sweet. But just like radishes, you can also cook kohlrabi. I find it's incredible roasted at a high temperature, and although it's not my favorite way to prepare it, you can boil kohlrabi in soups or stews. Just make sure that it's fork tender like a potato would be before you're done. Have you ever cooked kohlrabi? If you have a recipe that you'd like to share, add it to the comments. I'm always looking for new ways to cook it. For years, I had a tradition of every time I went to the farmer's market or grocery store, buying a new vegetable and just seeing if I could figure out how to cook it. It helped me branch out, get out of a rut, and learn a lot of cool new things, and find new favorite vegetables. I will say that kohlrabi has become one of my favorites, and it started off from just being a random thing I picked up at the farmer's market. I hope that you are inspired to buy it for yourself and try cooking it. And until next time, I'm Karen, and I can cook.